Extremely long arms and great timing, so he'll make a lot of blocks inside when you don't think that he's going to get off his feet.
And out, and here comes Hornacek. Lost it off of his foot. Jones going to try to split the defense and dishes off to Van Exel.
Any team right now away from home.
But this is also the maturity that this team has shown. Oh, now Eddie Jones down the lane, takes off. And then just delivers. Ostertag, you can't wait at the hoop for that. You got to come out on the court and meet guys. If a guy gets his jump that close, you're in trouble.
Batted away, Eddie Jones. 1-on-2 on the drive, and he'll go to the line to shoot.
Stockton didn't even know this ball was knocked away. You watch Stockton, he doesn't even react. And that allows Eddie Jones to get the first step, have the defense on their heels.
And after the free throw, we'll see if we...
Jones, Greg, was telling me that with Shaq behind him, he's able to...
in the field this afternoon.
All three hoops are layups.
Eddie Jones got it.
All game are on the lead with his scoring, while Hornacek and Malone have struggled.
Eddie Jones answers right back.
An all-star for the first time this year. Eddie Jones coming off that big screen by Shaq. Perfect rhythm, no hesitation, thinking shot the whole time. And then just takes Hornacek one-on-one off his own dribble. And you lose the ball a lot.
3-point lead for the Jazz. Fall away is good.
Eddie Jones about his individual offense. He said that when he played with Shaq at the start of the season, all he got was spot-up shots. Then when all the injuries happened...
The rookie of the year, in your opinion?
Absolutely. Couldn't take your eyes off of Joe Montana in football or a Pele in soccer.
87.
What the Lakers need to do is move ball, move people quicker. Don't get Shaq-itis and just rely on him. Eddie Jones.
Shaquille fadeaway.
College, he has terrific athletic ability, long arms, he's lanky, he can defend, and we know he can shoot the three.
Speaking of the three, they are raining down in the NBA this year.
He doesn't have a lot of glitz or glamour in his game. He reminds me in the low block a little bit of a Kevin McHale. He's got all the footwork down there.
Speaking of from out of nowhere, that player who missed the layup was Trevor Ruffin. This guy finishes whether there is traffic or not. He's up over there. He's some kind of an athlete. And there's the steal from Eddie Jones. If you get a player like Eddie Jones who comes out of Temple, you know one thing, he will play defense.
I'm here as an all-star, but also here as a fan.
Okay, congratulations. Good luck tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Craig. The white team here now with a lead.
A lot of people would like to have that pick back and take Wesley Person. There's another turnover, and Eddie Jones again with another steal. That's 4 steals.
Michael Smith with the two-handed jam. Has 8 points from Wesley Person. Eddie Jones drains this one. That's a 3. Green team, they're on the short end of the 69-59 score. Howard gets it off to Jones, who now has 17 points. Glenn Robinson leads all scorers with 19. Jalen Rose, a long 3 off the front edge, run down by Juwan Howard. The lob to Eddie Jones, who finger rolls it in, and Al Adams' bunch has come back here, and they've taken the lead, 71-70, and Juwan Howard has 7 assists.
You know, Lamont Morris should have pulled that ball back out. He shouldn't take that shot either. Now, you give the team a possession, you got the shot clock off. That's where you got to know time, score, and possession in the
Eddie
game.
Jones for 3. MVP of the second Schick rookie game is Eddie Jones. Morgan Morton, the president of Schick Shaving Products Group, presents the trophy. And Eddie Jones, who had 25 points, 6 steals, 4 assists, was 4 for 8 for field goals. And now let's go to Craig Sager.
The Warriors trail 10-6. Corey Blunt, thanks. And Exel right up the back of Price. Eddie Jones, the wraparound. The Flatheads take a rest.
Very well, maybe expecting help along the baseline, but no one cut him.
Eddie Jones.
He made a nice move, I'll tell you that.
Eddie Jones likewise from the floor. Imagine 44. That was his best game ever as far as scoring in a playoff game. The Warriors won that game by
1. He drained from about 32 feet out. He just knew it was going to go in.
Greenwell loses the ball. Lakers break out 3 on 1. What a finish!
Here's a little flare with the pass. He had it a nice lane just to lay it off to Eddie Jones. They're all over the place. It's commonplace.
Jim Thomas, maybe the second pick in the draft. Until the Warriors win, when he goes for 40 or more, they have lost 4 of 6 times. Eddie Jones long. Bit of frustration for Rick. He has differed on many of his calls.
Was free to start knocking it down.
Joe has 12, 16 shots. Mullen has 10. Nobody else has more.
For 3, stepped on the line, missed badly anyway. Outlet, now the Lakers run. Eddie, is he not even?
Absolutely. One of the truly great players who ever played in the NBA, and now he's a shot. No doubt about it.
And you and I know that Ken Maurer could call a technical. Shaquille was Shaquille. Eddie Jones thought about the 3. Instead, he's going to
Rebounding, shot blocking, and then field goal percentage.
Shooting 603. Here is Nick Van Exel on the break.
Give it to him.
The guards got back quicker that time. Van Exel
Building will get behind the ball club. Everything will be fine.
Eddie Jones left alone. And is he going to lose that tip after I say that?
Well, Charles Barkley did an excellent job in cutting the ball off. Well, Houston only 2 for 8 in threes.
That's the 5th. The double team.
See, that's what he does well.
Into Shaquille. There comes the double team. Who's open? Eddie Jones. Back to Eldon Campbell. Smooths a bit as the Lakers leading 63-49. Back to the ball.
Well, when you miss those threes, they rebound long. Oh, it should go right back.
Eddie Jones into Shaquille O'Neal, muscling his way inside. The jump.
It's way back in his hands.
Here's Hill. The kick to the cutter, but steal by Jones. He turns Stackhouse around, and 8 seconds left on the shot clock and the game clock here in the first quarter. Jones to the rack. Yeah. Ellis. Pass to Baron Davis. Blind pass to Eddie Jones for 3 from the corner. Put up by 14 in that category. Ellis will avoid this miss. The Hornets have a chance to take the lead. And Eddie Jones
Leaving the floor, not knowing what he wanted to do. This time he knew exactly what he wanted to do. Touch pass right back to Eddie down the line.
Sheard hasn't played in 15 games because of coach's decision. To the top to Curry. Looking for Stackhouse, and a whistle and a foul is going to...
As he hands the ball off, watch as he makes the contact. He steps right in, puts the old hip into Eddie Jones, so it's a very good...
Avoids the miss. Here comes Jones down the lane. Goes to rebound taken away by Baron Davis out of the hands of Grant Hill.
So Hill couldn't reach for that ball, Steve.
And he couldn't accelerate on the break.
Exactly.
Rebound comes away to Hunter. Eddie Jones, great anticipation. Coleman will take it. Who's ahead of the break? Baron Davis. Yes. Skip pass to Eddie Jones. 6 on the shot clock, so number 6. Working with very little room in the corner. Throws up a range shot. Mason boards the miss. Mugs Hill in the process. Here's Coleman from the dotted line. The rotisserie line going there. Points in it. Looking for Coleman in the post. They double that right off the pass. Jones to a 3. Yeah.
What a good deal.
98-84. Hornets. Crotty. Ball lost. Taken there by Jones. Here's Baron Davis. Back to Miller.
Hitting that jumper.
That's not a number 7-1 rebounding you expect. Eddie Jones, he is without question an overachiever type. 5 on the shot clock. Fox tied up nicely by Eddie Jones, knocked away.
Have to go into Shaq. It's an interesting battle right now that's going on.
They were so successful that way, but Kobe Bryant.
And so you have all those factors working, and then to be honest with you, so much is played out in the media that all those factors working together caused to be going along with Shaquille O'Neal being out there. Remember the trade that sent
Jones was a popular player here. Double. Something he says he wants more of. Eddie Jones answers back with a 3. Well put. Eddie Jones spinning against Ryder. Tough shot. Eddie Jones knocks it down. He's from Miami. Shot clock turned off. Hardaway. Oh, what a pass. Threads the needle. Eddie Jones at the buzzer. Oh, still. Meanwhile, with 17 of his own.
Look at Eddie Jones. He's actually, look at him. He's behind the basket. That ball goes right by the corner of the board. What a difficult shot. .1 on the clock. Great finish here.
Jones the rebound. Jones still hobbling. When he called for the ball, you can hobble, but you can also shoot. He knocks down the three.
That foot's feeling a whole lot. Oh, yeah. Like I'm hurting, but I'm not too sore to shoot, Coach.
Eddie Jones with 20 points. The Heat, the 3-point lead. Ball deflected out. And O'Neal able to get it.
He's got it in fourth gear now. Look at him. He's going to power at that basket. Eddie Jones takes the contact.
You either admire the courage or question the sanity. Either way, the foul was on A.C. Green on the pass-off, and that's his second. He leads. Coming up on a half-minute remaining in the third. Jones for three. Puts it in. Eddie Jones from down. And started slow the next year, but this has gone on for a while. Again, they're still a terrific team as A.C. Green able to put it in this Wednesday. Check out NBC's all-new lineup that begins with Ed, followed by the...
Throw it in Shaq. He said foul him. So let's take a look here if Shaq catches it.
Bryant, offensive foul. Eddie Jones, superb defense.
And you know he's going to try to get something good out of his timeout. There's Kobe. Now, again, you can retreat. You can be retreating. You can't be going left way, and more importantly, when the ball goes in the basket.
Shaw, shot blocked by Jones, and Marley's foul. Shot, solid defense.
Such a great feeling, the pride that he has in his
power forward, they were saying, and that was causing a strain in the relationship between the player and the coach. So when Hubie is fired as...
That was one of the Czar's keys to the game. Defend without fouling. Eddie Jones, oh my, 3 block shots in the first half. Jones, a corner triple.
Underneath him, he gave me my opportunity to get into the NBA.
Thing the Heat must do, Mike Fratello, and that is defend. Much first half, the Grizzlies shot 52%. Their 61 points was tied for the most the Heat have given up in a half this year. On Butler out, Pat Riley carefully monitoring the minutes of Butler, who's just out of a sick bed. Allen's hook rolls, and then retreating back to his man. Eddie behind the screen. Kaboom!
Taking stitches in the face at the same time.
He will miss the next 6 games at least, as Eddie Jones, a game that he could never get a defensive handle on, at least not yet. Here's Jones. Kaboom! Rebound by Eddie House, who came flying in for it. 3-on-2 break. Jones for 3. Yes, sir!
Far away from the bucket defensively. Webber came back on the team. Did he feel like he was the main option? Except Webber, there was another one option where he can fit in offensively. Rick Adelman shouldn't even put Webber in the lineup when he came back. But this gives him more fun.
KNBR out in the Bay Area, and every afternoon drive, it's non-stop topic. And Miami didn't even have the top 10 picks or a top 10 pick at any point in that draft. Yet 8 of the top 10 have played for them.
Not letting Shaq dominate too much on the inside.
We're going to shoot Eddie Jones at 3.
Leading.
Drive by Eddie Jones.
You don't want to leave Shaq. You know if you leave Shaq, you're opening up a huge offensive rebounding lane. Look right there. Yep. And then spot up, and you see right there, Haslam goes down, and he's not open, so he just waits, takes a couple dribbles in, gets to the middle. Stojakovic has to come down and help.
Lonzo, if he wanted back in. Obviously, the New Jersey Nets, the team that traded him to Toronto for the starter. Anderson connected.
Confirmed that line, but Golden Pollinate maybe his sidekick.
See, if Haslam gives help against one of the guards, sprint the ball up the floor, that's where they'll throw back to Rasheed Wallace.
All right, here comes Hamilton. Rasheed at the top of the circle, not able to handle the pass. Here comes Eddie Jones, and he fires. The pass, and it led to the steal.
Well, if this holds up and this counts, what a turnaround. First of all, Eddie Jones sees the ball go in the basket. And this would cut an 8-point lead to 5. Had Wallace hit a 3, it could have gone to 11. So we'll check the review here, Mark.
I'm a swing man.
That means I swing.
I guess you can say I swing. From the inside to the outside.
Eddie Jones.
Get to the hoop.
He's smooth.
Defense. Give me that.
Eddie Jones.
Defense. Thank you.
Eddie Jones steals it.
Defense. Did I mention defense? Versatility. Complete player. I'm a swing. I swing. Therefore, I am.
Nike basketball at Sportmart.